What should we consider when looking at arguments or opinions?
Arguments
often take the form of statements that are either claims of facts and are phrased in such a way that they seem reasonable.
Fallacy.
A number of arguments may be based on faulty reasoning. These kinds of arguments are called fallacies. Some of these fallacies may be intentional, as the person making the claim is desperate to convince you to accept his or her argument.
The following are examples of fallacies.
Example: of course he believes that the government is flawed. He is a rebel and a communist.
Example: if this piece of agreement will not be signed by the government, then we will have no recourse but to go to war. Appeal to emotion. Example: all these charges are baseless. This is just plain harassment. Can't you see how this is affecting my family? Example of appeal to the popular: every boy your age already has a girlfriend. You should go find one. Example of appeal to tradition: marriage should be between a man and a woman. It has been for a long time in this country. It should remain so today and into HW future. Example of the question: I have right to free speech. Therefore, you cannot stop me from talking. Cause can affect. Example: ever since you bought that sweater, everything has been going wrong in your life. You should get rid of it. Fallacy of composition. These cases of robbery in this district have convinced me that the city has become a den of thieves and criminals. Fallacy of division. You come from a family of doctors and intellectuals. Surely you can do better in this course.
when looking at an opinion, be aware of
bias
or the personal views of the person presenting it. Biases are not necessarily errors in reasoning, but refer to tendencies, influences which affect the views of people. Bias cannot be avoided in any discussion or debate.
The most common biases are enumerated below. Correspondence bias or attribution effect. Example: these soldiers who fought in the war are all bloodthirsty murderers. Confirmation bias. Example: how can I accept this view that there is no God? I am a Christian. Framing. Example: preliminary evidence has still not pointed out the actual cause of the plane crash, but investigators are currently focusing on the possibility of pilot error. Hindsight. Example: Magellan's assault on Mactan Island was a foolhardy venture made by an overconfident, careless man who underestimated the valor of the native Filipinos. Conflict of interest. Example: as the daughter of the accused, I believe I have the right to express my opinion on the issue of his alleged corrupt practices. Cultural bias. Example: I do not agree with this Western practice of placing aged parents in retirement homes. We Filipinos take care of our family members